You ever feel like you've got the drive but still can't make real progress? Like deep down, you're meant for more, but your life looks the same every single year? Let me be brutally honest with you. If you're ambitious but broke, driven but stuck, it's not because you're lazy. It's because you've been trapped in a system designed to keep you on a treadmill, working hard, spending more, and never really moving forward. In fact, 58% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Nearly 7 in 10 millennials have less than $1,000 in savings, and inflation is silently stealing your money every single year. This video is your wake-up call. If you're tired of watching others win while you feel stuck in place, I'm going to walk you through a 5-stage blueprint that will change everything, without the fake hustle, without the guru nonsense. But don't skip ahead. If you do, you'll miss the one decision that makes or breaks this journey. Before we dive in, do me a quick favor. Tap the like button if you're ready to take your finances seriously. And make sure you subscribe so you never miss a single strategy to break out of this cycle and build real wealth on your terms. Because once you understand this system, you'll see why. You were never lazy, you were just misled. Now let's break out of it. Stage 1, stagnation, the illusion of progress. Let's be real. Most people live in stage 1, and they stay here for decades. They get a job, they pay bills, maybe they get a small raise. But when you zoom out, their life looks like a flat line, predictable, comfortable, and totally uninspiring. They aren't lazy. They just bought into a system that rewards staying in place. Sound familiar? It's not your fault. We were thrown into adult life without a real game plan. School taught us algebra, but not how to build wealth. So we defaulted to what everyone else was doing. And what's worse, this system normalizes the grind. Work hard, be broke, hope it gets better. The longer you stay in this loop, the more dangerous it becomes. You risk becoming what I call a debt slave, just keeping up with monthly expenses, never really building anything of your own. Meanwhile, the rich, they're playing a different game entirely. They know ownership is power, assets create leverage, and time is their biggest multiplier. The elite aren't hiding it anymore. The Great Reset, digital control, the push toward renting everything and owning nothing, this is all by design. They want you dependent, because dependent people are easier to control. But the good news? You can opt out. Step 1 is awareness. Step 2 is taking back control of your money. Here's what to do right now. Start tracking every dollar you spend. Get brutally honest. What's essential? What's not? Then automate your savings. Even $5 a week adds up. Quick stat, if you save just $5 a day and invest it, you could have over $50,000 in 20 years, even without a raise. And don't wait for permission. Even your Xbox saves progress. Why aren't you saving yours? Comment below. What's one expense you're cutting this month to take control of your finances? Now, if you've started doing this, congrats. You're already moving into stage 2, ignition, sparking the escape plan. Most people never make it past stage 1. If you're watching this far, you're different. You're ready for change. But now comes the friction. At stage 2, you'll start feeling the resistance. Not just from the system, but from your environment, your habits, even your friends. Let me explain. You start tracking your spending. You skip a night out. You mention starting a side hustle or learning about investing, and suddenly, people around you act weird. They'll downplay your goals, make sarcastic comments, or just stop calling. Why? Because your growth makes them uncomfortable. Your evolution forces them to face their own stagnation. And that's not something most people are ready to do. So instead, they'll try to pull you back. This is where most ambitious people stall. They confuse loneliness for failure. But in reality, it's just the price of growth. Now add inflation to the mix, and it gets worse. Even if you're saving money, the value of that cash is shrinking. $1 today is worth less tomorrow. Let's break this down. Say you save $5,000 in a bank account earning no interest. With just 2.5% inflation, in 20 years, that $5,000 will only buy what $3,051 can buy today. That's a 39% loss in real value, even though the number looks the same. The solution? You have to move from saving to investing. Start small. Use tools like the S&P 500. Historically, it returns 7% per year after inflation. That same $5,000, invested well, could grow to over $20,000 in 2 decades. And if you want a simple place to start, apps like Trading 212 let you begin with just $1. Pro tip, always invest what you can afford to lock away long term. You don't need a fortune to start, just consistency. If you're feeling the spark, drop a fire emoji in the comments. Because the next stage, that's where we really start moving. Stage 3, acceleration, where momentum becomes money. This is the phase where everything changes. Your mindset clicks, your results compound, and suddenly you're not just trying, you're accelerating. But here's the catch. What got you here won't get you there. If you want to scale your wealth and break free permanently, you need to master the 3 C's: cash flow, connections, confidence. Let's break them down. Cash flow. You can't build wealth on theory alone. You need money coming in fast, consistent, scalable. And the best way to do that? Start a service-based side hustle, not crypto, not the next NFT trend, just a real skill people need, packaged and sold. Examples: social media management, video editing, email copywriting, Facebook ads for local businesses. Offer it, charge fairly, deliver results. This doesn't just make you money, it builds your entrepreneurial muscle. Connections. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You've heard it, but are you living it? If your circle isn't leveling up, neither are you. Find people who challenge your thinking. Follow creators who are 2 steps ahead. Join online communities. DM someone you admire. Every relationship you build from here forward should pull you forward, not hold you back. Confidence. Without this, none of the above matters. Confidence is what lets you take a risk others won't. Ask for a raise, launch a product, quit the job that's killing your soul. And like a muscle, confidence grows with reps. Start pitching, start posting, start showing up, even if you're not ready. What skill do you want to monetize by the end of the year? Drop it in the comments. We might feature a few in the next video. Now that you've got momentum, you're ready for Stage 4, expansion, making your money work for you. Here's where we scale. The goal in Stage 4 is simple. Turn active income into passive wealth. This is the stage most people dream about. Assets that generate money while you sleep. But to get here, you must understand one thing. Not all spending is equal. Some things drain your wealth, others build it. This is the difference between liabilities, cars, designer clothes, overpriced rent, assets, rental property, dividend stocks, digital products. Now, I'm not saying don't enjoy your money, but every dollar you spend should either improve your quality of life, increase your earning power, or build something that pays you back. Now you've got 2 main strategies at this stage. First, diversification, spread your bets, index funds, real estate, REITs, a bit of crypto, maybe even a small business. Diversification protects you against risk and volatility. Second, high conviction plays. This means going all in on something you deeply understand and backing it with time, money, and energy. High risk? Yes. High reward? Also yes. Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Sarah Blakely, they all had conviction in one big idea, but they started small and built leverage. Important. You don't have to choose one or the other. Early on, diversification is safer. As your experience grows, you earn the right to take bigger swings. What asset class excites you most? Stocks, real estate, or digital business? Comment below. Let's see where this audience is headed. Now for the final stage, the one most people never reach. Stage 5, mastery, building legacy wealth. Stage 5 isn't about survival, it's about significance. By this point, you've built cash flow, you've invested in assets, and your lifestyle is covered by passive income. You're free. But here's the plot twist. Mastery isn't about having more. It's about doing more with what you have. This is where you focus on teaching others, mentoring the next generation, building systems that last beyond you, and investing in meaning, not just money. Look at people like Warren Buffett, Oprah, or Jay-Z. At some point, they shifted from income to impact. So what does that look like for you? Maybe it's funding your family's future. Maybe it's teaching kids in your community about financial literacy. Maybe it's building something that lives online forever. Whatever it is, this is the stage where you become the mentor you wish you had back in stage 1. If you could build a legacy around one message, what would it be? Comment that below, and don't hold back.